Good morning. Welcome to chair exercises brought to you courtesy of Gulfport Senior Center. I'm Pat, and I am inviting you to participate without pain. This is a series of exercises to stretch, relax, get in touch with different parts of your body. You know your body better than I do. If you feel anything that causes any pain, back off the exercise. Breathing is the most important part of the exercise. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. In, exhale. If you back off an exercise, continue to focus on your breathing. I'm going to ask you to start by taking two fingers, bringing them to the top of your head, the crown of your head, making a gentle circle. And when you bring your hand down, remember that touch. Bring that feeling down into your face and behind your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your chin. Bring your chin down to your chest. Allow the muscles in the back of your neck permission to stretch. On an exhalation, bring your chin a little closer to your chest. Allow the blood to flow up into the cranium. Gently bring your head back to neutral. Give it a slight roll. Feel the motion. Bring the feeling down into your shoulders. Gently roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and drop. Feel tension release as you drop your shoulders. Bring the feeling down into your arms, your upper arms, your biceps and triceps, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, each of the fingers. Move your fingers. Feel the motion. Make a gentle fist with your fingers and release. Bring the feeling into your torso. Feel your ribs expand when you take a deep breath. Feel for your heartbeat. Bring your attention down to your abdomen, your lower back. Excuse me. Your hips. Gently rock back and forth on your hips. Feel the motion. Bring the feeling down into your thighs. Your knees. Your legs, your calves and your shins, your ankles, your heels. Gently lift your heels off the floor. Feel the flex in your ankles and your calves. Return your heels to the floor. Lift your toes. Stretch your toes out as wide as you can. Wiggle them a little bit. Make a gentle fist with your toes and release. Bring that feeling of relaxation to your whole body. I'm going to ask you to start the exercises by bringing your chin to your chest. Allow the muscles in the back of your neck permission to stretch. On an exhalation, bring your chin closer to your chest. Feel the blood flow up under the cranium. Feed your brain. Gently bring your head back to neutral. Give it a slight roll. Feel the muscles in your neck move. Bring your chin to your right shoulder. Using just your eyes, glance over your right shoulder. Gently reverse position to the left. Bring your chin to your left shoulder. Using just your eyes, glance over your left shoulder. Gently reverse to the right. Again, using just your eyes, glance over your right shoulder. And last time, reverse to the left. Using just your eyes, glance over your left shoulder. Gently back to neutral. Give your head a slight roll. And back to neutral. That's a good exercise for when you're driving as you pull out of a parking spot or move into traffic. Good habit to be able to move your head back and forth. I'm going to ask you to bring your right hand to your right hip, left hand to your right knee, and give your torso a gentle twist. Open your shoulders. Feel your shoulders open. Gently reverse position to the left. Bring your left hand to your left hip, right hand to your left knee. Again, give your torso a gentle twist and open your shoulders. Reverse gently to the right. Right hand, right hip, left hand, right knee. Gentle twist. Open the shoulders. And last time, gently to the left. And gently back to neutral and work it out. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do some shoulder exercises. Be gentle with yourself. You know your body better than I do. This helps to release some of the tension in your shoulders. I'm going to start by asking you to bring your right elbow as close as you can to your right ear. The other arm can hang. You can use it to lift, keep that arm up, whatever you choose. I'm going to ask you to reverse the position, left elbow as close as you can to your left ear. Again, you can modify the exercise. Gently, reverse again, right hand, right elbow as close as you can to your right ear. Feel that stretch. And the last time to the left. Feel that stretch. Gently back to neutral. Work it out. I'm going to ask you to do some shoulder shrugs. I'm going to ask you to lift your shoulders as close as you can on a deep breath in, as close as you can to your ears. And when you exhale, when you release that lift, bring as much hot air out of your abdomen as you can. Get rid of that stale air with a loud huff, little vocalization. So deep breath in, release. Ha! Deep breath, release. Ha! Deep breath, release. Ha! Last time, deep breath, release. Ha! Relax, feel the blood flow. Okay, some more shoulder exercises. I'm going to ask you to push to the wall. I'm going to ask you to push down, push up at about a 35-degree angle, hands together in prayer, come to rest. And on a deep breath in, push to the wall. Feel your shoulder blades expand in the back. Back to prayer. Deep breath in, up, and release. Feel the blood flow down to your fingertips. Once more, push down, up at a 35-degree angle, hands together in prayer, come to rest, deep breath, push to the wall, expand your shoulder blades. Gently back to prayer, and deep breath in, up, and release. I'm going to ask you to do some warrior poses. We'll start as if we're doing a push-up. Bring your hands up into that position. Bring your shoulder blades together in the back as best you can. Take deep breaths. And gently unwind your shoulders. Feel them unwind and release. Feel the blood flow down to your fingertips. Once more, a little bit higher. Upper arms parallel to the floor. Again, bring your shoulder blades together in the back. Gently unwind and release. This time as high as you can go. Shoulder blades together in the back. Unwind and release. Get the blood flowing down into our fingers. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do another exercise. I'm going to ask you to open your arms to the world and then close in. Bring your left hand to your right shoulder, right hand to your left shoulder. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back for getting this far. And on a deep breath in, lift your elbows. Feel that stretch. Gently release that stretch. Again, open your arms. And we'll reverse. We'll take the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right. Again, give yourself a hug and a pat on the back for getting this far. And on a deep breath in, lift your elbows. Gently release that stretch. Open your arms and release. I'm going to take a hydration break. Don't forget, we need plenty of water. Okay, let's start with some wrist exercises. Work through the wrist till we get to the hands. We'll start with putting one hand up in front of us, fingertips raised. Take the other fingers from the other hand, bring them to those fingers and pull back. Feel a flex in your wrist and in your forearm. Feel that flex. Take your thumb, put it under your wrist, drop your hand over your thumb. Feel the stretch in your forearm. Gently release that stretch. Work it out. Other side, same opposite procedure. Fingertips straight up. Other hand pulling back on the fingers. Feel the flex in your wrist and your forearm. Gently take your thumb, put it under your wrist, drop your hand over your wrist. Feel the flex. Release, work it out. Another wrist exercise, this time for strength, isometric. I'm going to put my palms and my fingertips together as hard as I can, pressing as hard as I can. Bring my fingertips towards me and away. Towards me and away. Towards me and away. Keep the pressure on. Last time. Towards me and away. And release. Work it out. Okay, we're going to go for some finger exercises. Stave off arthritis in the fingers. Okay, let's start with a full octave stretch and bring each finger to the palm of your hand one at a time. Okay, so we'll start with the little, ring, middle, index, thumb, and then push to the wall. Make a fist and push to the wall. And unwind in reverse. Thumb, index, middle, ring, little, stretch, and release. Feel the blood flow down into the fingers. Once more, full octave stretch, little, ring, middle, index, thumb, fist, push to the wall. Feel the stretch. And unwind in reverse, thumb, index, middle, ring, little, stretch, and release. Keep those fingers moving. Okay. We'll do some pressure exercises now for the fingers. I'm going to ask you to bring each finger to your thumb, pressing as hard as you can. So it's press, 2, 3, 4. Push, 2, 3, 4. Hard, 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 hard. Last time out. Last time in. Shake it out. Do some tapping. Okay, once more, as hard as we can. Push, 2, 3, 4. Push, 2, 3, 4. Hard, 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 harder, 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 harder. Last time out. Last time in. Shake it out. Do some tapping. Work it out. Okay, this time I'm going to go for speed. I want you to touch each finger to your thumb. Find your own rhythm, but do it as fast as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be hard, but it has to be every finger to the thumb, every finger to the thumb, every finger to the thumb, every finger to finger, every finger, faster, 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 faster. Pick up speed, faster, 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 faster. Last time out, last time in. Shake it out and tap. Once more, as fast as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every finger, fast as you can. Find your own rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every finger, every finger, every finger, every finger, every finger, every finger. Last time out, last time in. Shake it out. Do some tapping. And work it out. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do some vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, and U. I'm going to ask you to be as loud as you can, as vocal as you can, and use as much facial expression as you can. Okay, I'm going to start A, E, I, O, huge, and Y. I'm going to ask you to make the same vocal sounds, same vowel sounds, same vocalization, same facial grimaces, but this time with your tongue on the roof of your mouth. A, E, I, O, huge, and Y. And our last facial exercise, my all-time favorite, is the smile. You can lift the corners of your mouth without using your fingers, you can do that. But you can also use your fingers. Don't forget, we all need smiles these days. Okay, let's go for some more strenuous exercise. I'm going to put you to the task today. I'm going to have you do the bow and arc. Starting with the bow and arc, it helps if you're sitting at the edge of your chair, palms of your hands on your knees. Bring your chin to your chest, shoulders and hips forward. Feel the vertebrae in your back bow. Gently reverse that position to the arc. Bring your head up no higher than a 35-degree angle. Your shoulders back. Feel the vertebrae in your back arc. Gently back into the bow. Shoulders and hips forward, chin to your chest. Reverse into the arc. Feel each of the vertebrae move as you bring your shoulders back, your head up, no higher than a 35-degree angle. Feel your vertebrae arc. And last time, into the bow gently. Shoulders and hips forward. Chin to your chest. And the last time, reverse into the arc. Feel your vertebrae arc. Gently back to neutral. And work it out. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do some hamstring stretches. I'm going to ask you to bring your right foot forward, flex your toes back toward your body, give your hamstring permission to stretch. You can increase the stretch by leaning into it. If you do, keep your head in line with your torso. Gently release that stretch. Bring your foot back. Work it out. Other side, left side. Flex your toes back towards your body. Give your hamstring permission to stretch. Relax into the pose. You can increase the stretch by leaning into it, but keep your head in line with your torso. No pain. Gently release that stretch, bring it back, work it out. Other side, right side again. Give your hamstring permission to stretch. Gently release that stretch. Bring your foot back. Work it out. And last time to the left. Stretch the hamstring. Gently. Give it permission. Gently release that stretch, bring it back, and work it out. Okay, I'm going to go into some knee and hip exercises. Again, be gentle with yourself. You know your body better than I do. You can modify any of these exercises to fit your particular situation. You can just cross your feet if you're more comfortable that way, but be gentle with yourself. I'm going to ask you to start by bringing your knee up to your chest and rotating your ankle 5 times clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times counterclockwise. 3, 4, 5. Bring your knee across the center line of your body and bring your opposite arm across your knee, assuming relaxing into that model pose. Gently release that stretch. Bring your knee back closer to your body and release it. Work it out. Other side, bring your knee up as close as you can. Rotate your ankle 5 times clockwise, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times counterclockwise. Bring your knee across the center body, opposite arm across your knee. Relax into the pose. Feel the stretch. Release that stretch. Bring your knee up a little closer and release. Work it out. Back to the right. Bring your knee up. Rotate 5 times clockwise, 5 times counterclockwise. Bring your knee across the center line of your body. Opposite arm across your knee. Relax into the pose. Feel a gentle twist in your torso. And gently release that stretch. Bring your knee up a little closer and work it out. Last time to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knee across, opposite arm, gentle stretch. Gently release, bring it a little closer, and work it out. Another hydration break. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do another knee and hip, hip exercise, knee and hip. Choose your position. If you have hip issues, be gentle with yourself. Your position can be here, here, or up here. And you want to feel a gentle stretch in your hip or your thigh. No pain, please. If you want to increase the stretch, you can press down on the knee or lean into it. If you lean into it, keep your head in line with your torso. Again, no pain. Gently release that stretch. You can rock the baby if you like. Adds a little flexibility to the hip. And bring your foot down and work it out. Other side might not work the same. Be gentle with yourself. Find your own position. Again, you can increase the stretch. You want to feel a gentle stretch in your thigh and your hip. You can increase the stretch by leaning down on the knee or leaning into it. Be gentle with yourself. Gently release that stretch. Rock the baby if you like. And work it out. Once more to the right. Again, choose your position. Gently release the stretch. Rock the baby if you like. And work it out. Last time to the left. Gently release. Rock the baby. A little flexibility. And work it out. While we're down in this area, let's work our feet a little bit. The feet do so much for us. I start by exercising around the feet. I start with my toes, move to the outer edges, heels, inner edges, toes, outer, heels, inner, toes, outer, heels, inner, toes, outer, heels, inner, outer, heels, inner. And then I'm going to reverse. I'm going to go toes, inner, heels, outer, toes, inner, heels, outer, toes, inner, heels, outer, toes, inner, heels, outer. Last time around. And then work it out. Okay. I'm going to ask, excuse me, I'm going to ask you to do a fall forward. Again, you can sit close to the edge of your chair. Those of us with high blood pressure or eye issues, be gentle with yourself. You don't want to give yourself too much enthusiasm falling forward. I'm going to ask you to start by pushing down as hard as you can. Bringing your hands straight up, stretching as high as you can, and gently fall forward. Slowly unwind. Feel each vertebrae move as you come back to neutral. Okay. Once more, push down, high as you can, gently fall forward. Gently unwind, back to neutral, work it out. Okay, I want to do a torso roll. Let's see if I can get through this. I'm gonna roll the torso around, and for each position, I want to feel a stretch in the opposite position. So as I come forward, feel a stretch in my back. Back to neutral. Go to the side, feel a stretch over here. Back to neutral. Back, feel a stretch in the abdomen here. To the side, feel a stretch on this side. Back to neutral. Forward, neutral, side, neutral, back, neutral, side, neutral. Once more, forward, neutral, side, neutral, back, neutral, side, neutral. And work it out. Okay, I'm going to ask you to stand to do some balance challenges. When you stand, orient yourself before you start to move around. Don't throw yourself off balance by moving too quickly. A good habit to get into when you're by yourself. Okay, so stand. Balance challenges are meant to be done with your eyes open and comfortable. Let's see. I'm going to ask you to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to ask you to turn to your right, and that leaves your right foot in front of you. You can bend your knee a little bit. Your left foot behind you. I'm going to ask you to stretch your left hand up at about a 35-degree angle. Feel the stretch from the tip of your left fingers to the heel of your left foot. I'm going to gently ask you to come back to center, and I'm going to move my chair around so that I have something to hold on to. Okay. Again, feet shoulder width apart. Turn to your left this time. That leaves your left knee forward, your right foot behind you. Extend your right hand at about a 35-degree angle so that you feel a stretch from the tip of your right fingers to the heel of your right foot. Gently release that stretch. Come back to center and turn to your right again. Again, that leaves your right knee forward, your left foot behind you. Extend your left hand so that you feel a stretch from the tip of your left fingers to the heel of your left foot. Gently come back to center. And last time, turn to the left. That leaves your left foot extended, your right foot behind you. Lift your right arm so you feel a stretch from the tip of your right fingers to the heel of your right foot. Gently back to center. Deep breath. Work it out. I'm going to ask you to do some squats. They can be done like this. They can be done like this. They can be done like this. Done like this. I'm going to go to holding on to my earlobes. I go for 12. Do as many as you like. And if you want to modify this exercise, you can do it sitting in your chair, just lifting your legs. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're done. Okay. Let's do some walking exercises. In this case, I'm going to start with some lunges. That's a step lunge, step lunge. And these as well can be done seated in a chair if you like. I'm going to include some neuroplasticity exercises. Get my left brain talking to my right brain. I'm going to do that by counting by ones on one foot and by twos on the other. Okay? I want to keep our heads up too in this exercise. 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8, 5, 10, 6, 12, 7, 14, 8, 16, 9, 18, 10, 20. Okay, work that out. And now I want to do some hip flexes. Again, want to keep our heads up straight. This too is an exercise for walking. It's lift, flex, release, drop, lift, flex, release, drop. And I'll do a neuro-plasticity exercise with this. That'll be ones on one foot by twos on the other, but this time by uneven numbers on the doubles. So it'd be lift, flex, release, 1, lift, flex, release, 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, 4, 7, 5, 9, 6, 11, 7, 13, 8, 15, 9, 17, 10, 19. Okay, work that out. All right, let us do some tri-chi. I'm going to ask you to stand with your legs, your feet as far apart as you can, outside your shoulders, so that you can sway back and forth. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take a ball, pretend we're holding a ball, and we're going to bring that ball across in front of us, and then reverse our hand position on the other side. So it's swoop, ball, swoop, reverse, swoop, reverse, swoop, reverse. And as we bring our hands in front of our faces, I ask you to keep your eyes focused on the upper hand. Okay, we're going to try and get as many of the muscles in our body to gently exercise as we can. So it's ball, swoop, reverse. Find your own rhythm, but keep your body in motion. Last time left, last time other left, come back to neutral, and work it out. Okay, I'm going to ask you to sit down, and we'll reverse the position that the work that we started with. I'm going to ask you to bring your attention to your feet, your toes. Wiggle your toes, stretch them out. On through your feet to the heels. Lift your heels off the floor. Feel the flex in your heels, your calves, your ankles. Bring your heels back to the floor. Bring your attention to your ankles, your calves and your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips. Gently rock back and forth on your hips. Feel the motion. Bring your attention to your lower back, your abdomen, your torso. Feel your ribs expand and contract as you take deep breaths. Feel for your heartbeat. Feel the blood flow through the heart. Bring your attention to your shoulders. One last time, gently roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and drop. Bring your attention to your upper arms, your biceps and your triceps, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, each of your fingers, your thumb, each of your fingers, wiggle them. Feel the motion. Make a gentle fist with your fingers and release. Bring your attention up to your neck. Gently, one last time, bring your chin to your chest. Bring your chin a little closer to your chest. Bring your head back to neutral. Give it a gentle roll. Feel the motion. Bring your attention into your face and behind your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead, back to the crown of your head, that first touch. Thank you for participating with me today. You can stay relaxed as long as you like. I enjoyed it. I want you to all stay safe. Stay relaxed. Stay comfortable. Thank you. Namaste.